Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today, as always, and this is going to be a quick one. Today, I'm going to talk about indecision. Indecision, the inability to make a decision, or the inability to make a decision because you don't have enough information or input to make that decision. So what do you do? What do you do? My rule of thumb is usually if you don't know what to do, I don't do anything. Now, when I say you don't know what to do, I mean you don't know what to do. You don't even know the first step in the direction. Or you're not sure what the action to take. So sometimes it's best to wait and allow life to unfold in front of you. There's something I've heard before. Waiting time is not a wasted time. Most people don't like to wait. They want to get it done right now, even if they don't know what to do. So they force their will, they push people, they step on people's toes, they frustrate themselves, and they usually end up making a mess out of something. There's an old saying I heard, there's always time for the will of God. Now, when I say God, I'm not talking about religion. There's always time for the will of your higher self. There's always time for the will of what is best. Now, our will usually is right now, right now. I want it right now. Well, think about that. If you had everything you wanted right now, well, actually, I believe you do have everything you really desire right now. But let's say you had everything that you think you want, these other things that are off in your future, so to speak. What would you do? Would you be completely content and satisfied? Of course not. You would have another list of wants. You're going to want up until the day you die. Until the last minute, you're probably going to want for another breath. So you're always going to have wants. You're always going to have desires. So when you have a desire that hasn't come to fruition yet, don't get all frustrated, angry, try to push and force it to happen, pissing people off, taking risks that are really not calculated. Now, of course, we have to risk. Without risk, there's no adventure in life. But I'm talking about doing foolish things because you are impatient. You don't want to wait. You want it right now. You're like the little baby screaming and crying because he wants his candy, his toy, his bottle right now. He can't wait. He hasn't learned the ability of patience, the value of patience, the value of allowing life to unfold for you. Whenever you try to push and force something to happen, you're actually going against the laws of the universe. Sure, you can get things done in that way, but many times you'll find out once you get what you thought you wanted so bad, it either wasn't what you thought it was going to be, didn't bring you the satisfaction, or you pissed off a bunch of people in the process, and now you have, let's say, collateral damage from your forcing of your will on other people, places, and things. Remember, everything will come to pass in due time. When you plant a seed, you don't go out there in the morning every day and look at it and say, well, is it up yet? Let me put some more water. I'm going to water it. Let me see, I'll water it twice a day. You end up killing the seed. The seed has an appointed time to grow and come to full blossom. Let's say if it's a rose. You can't make it happen any quicker by going out there and looking at it 20 times a day or pouring water and fertilizer on it 6 or 7 times a day. You'll kill it. The same way with the seed of your desire. It has an appointed time to bloom, and you're not going to make it bloom any faster than what it's supposed to. Now, yes, of course, you take action, but inspired action. And back to the beginning of this video, when you don't know what to do, when you don't know what the next step is, the best thing to do is to get calm, be quiet, and just wait. Wait for that intuitive nudge that tells you what your next step is. Instead of frantically thinking you have to go out there and make something happen. You may make something happen. You may make a hell of a mess happen. Something that you don't want to happen. So, that's it for today. Think about what I told you. It's very important in life because I've made a hell of a lot of messes trying to force things to happen in my time and in my way. You don't know the variable thousands of ways something can come to pass. And when you think it can only come to pass in a certain way or form, you limit the infinite possibilities of the way that God can give it to you. All right? That's all I have time for today. Take care. Smash that like button.